Hi, it's my MS. Hi, everyone, or whoever's watching these videos, or who have any questions. I have no answers yet. I'm newly going through these symptoms, even though I had MS since I was a kid. I was diagnosed at 15, and since then, like my MS was, on a steady. I was doing too much. I was living in New York City, and I was just my mind was going crazy. And um, it's crazy is that after this pandemic that we're going through with the coronavirus, that everyone is going through what I went through when I was starting to experience these symptoms and everything. And it's pretty cool now that I see that. It's sad to despite what they're going through or anything, but it's pretty much helping me out, to get my self confidence back up. Um, I did lose myself because I didn't understand what I was going through, which caused me to work in and out. I went back to work and I got sick. I went back to work and got sick, and I was doing that too many times where it came to a point where I was just like, you know what, I gotta just stop working, period, and progressively go back to work um, when I start getting better over time. Currently now I'm walking with a cane. I cannot, stand straight or walk straight. Now I'm concentrating on my mental. It's really messed up my mental, with this MS, depression and anxiety and all of that I went through. And it's crazy that people are going through that now with this pandemic. And there's videos out there who are helping me out, which is pretty cool. I just don't want to follow the step as every MS patient because everyone's different. My nurse told me, she's like, everyone's different. It's like, a fruit. There's an apple and there's an orange. They're both fruit, but they're different. It's the same thing with MS. Every individual is different with their symptoms. For me, I'm super, super blessed, super happy that, since I was diagnosed at 15, like I took on this challenge with a positive view. Um, I refuse to get on disability. I refuse to get, because I see myself going back to work and working and doing all that. So I refused all that until now everything crashed on me. And, you know, um, and I just have to learn. So I'm learning from this, and I don't know if anyone's going through what I'm going through who's has multiple sclerosis or knows someone who has multiple sclerosis, but it has really my mental state was really not impaired because I was chemically imbalanced, trying to figure out what's going on with me and everything. So um, it was definitely a life journey. It's just, I went through so much. It's ridiculous, but I'm seeing the outcome, accepting what I have. I guess I was in denial for many years because I just took it as like, and I got diagnosed, I just took it as like, oh, okay. And I just moved on with my life. So I just forgot about this MS thing. And, so it's definitely a new thing. So now being home for like the last 4 years, trying to find myself, or 5 years, it's been it's been troubling me because I have no money financially. My mother's taking care of me. My brother's there for me. My brother's taking care of me. Everyone's taking care of me. So I have support. My family are like this. Like we're real strong. Because it's only us. So when you're going through something like this and um, you don't understand it, it's gonna cause your mental thing. And I had to really come down all the way down to when I was a kid and realize like I had to suffer from post-traumatic disorder, and I didn't understand all of that. So it's kind of cool now that I understand now. I'm getting older, so I'm understanding a little bit more. Um, but I wouldn't do any of this if it wasn't for God. I found God through this whole process, and he's so amazing, super amazing. He can really turn a bad apple into a good apple. We really can't do that in real life, but as a human being, you can turn to a good fruit and ripe, and there you go. You have positive, view of everything. So I'm looking at this condition as a positive view. I do want to go back to work, but I have to easily go back into work. I can't force myself back to work because of me going through what I went through for over the last, like, I don't know, 17 years. Um, I was going through this up and down all the time. I was a little stubborn too because I was so focused on my dream and what I want to do with my life, which I accomplished. Went to school and did what I had to do for myself. I was in my 20s, and now I'm 32, so I did everything I had to do to get myself where I'm at now. Already dealing with this MS, and I went through depression in school and everything. So I went through a lot with this MS, and I didn't understand it. And I'm looking at it as a positive view because it's making me stronger. Um, so yeah, hopefully this helps out for you. Hopefully helps me out because I look back at these videos to see how I improved. Um, so yeah, I don't have anything yet. I haven't organized myself yet to, like, do anything, but I do want to help the people out there to understand what I'm going through because people get diagnosed with MS all the time, and every day they get diagnosed and they don't understand what they go through. But with my version, with this MS, like, I took it like a champ since the beginning. I was just like, when I first got diagnosed, they told me, and I was like, what is that? And they just give me a paper, and I was like, okay, I guess I have this. And I was dealing with spasm and cramps and all of that, and crying on the floor, and it's just a lot. And what? I looked upon this like, I took a lot on this like, it all depends on what you eat. When I remember crawling when I was a kid, didn't understand what I was going through, but a bowl of cereal helped me out, which is weird. So everyone's going through something different, but that's what I went through, and went on a special diet, which I collapsed on, but I'm going back on it. Less sugar, less carb, and lots of greens and lots of water, and I'm good. So I'm blessed. I'm happy to be at where I'm at with that. It's short and simple. You don't have to go through all of this reading and all of this. It's just too much. And that's why I was denial for a long time because I didn't want to go through the whole thing. It was just too long. And me, I like things short. It's easy for me to comprehend when things are short. So, yeah. Sorry for this long video. I feel good today. I took a nap today, which helped me better. I felt horrible this morning, but I took a nap and I'm a lot better. I cooked, and then I cleaned up. I'm trying to stay active because when I'm shriveled up and don't do anything, it really takes a toll on my body. So exercise, stretch, do as much as you can just to, get yourself up because, we're all through this pandemic together now since I'm not into it by myself or other MS patients who weren't going through it. But like now I felt like I was on myself and everybody in the world was perfect. That's how I felt. My little mind was telling me that. But other than that, like, I'm good. I still haven't been on disability or anything. I've been waiting since 2018 and I'm still waiting. I have no income. I have nothing. But you know what? I'm super blessed and happy that where I'm at.